Hi, I thought you might like to see another junk journal that I finished today. It is simply a piece of black felt. I have folded that in half and made a book out of it. So on the edge of it, I've sewn on vintage rickrack. You'll see it's a pretty design, unusual, but pretty. It's green and silver. So the outside of the cover ended up being green, silver, black, and red, which is interesting. Random designs sewn onto it with just paper. It's like a foil paper, and I've sewn that onto the cover, so you have the front and back random designs. This little junk journal ended up featuring hearts. Not sure why, but it did. We have the 2 buttons on here with elastic, and that will wrap right around the button and then close, so that makes it easy. The inside, again, it features a lot of hearts, so you see a lot of hearts through this. Here is a part of an old planner that I cut apart. We have monthly goals and a pocket to slide it down into. So that makes it nice. And we have some random paper designs, some flower designs with buttons in the center, another heart. Something new that I've tried tonight is melting crayons and getting a splatter design out of those crayons. Just take a hair dryer, run them over the crayons, and they splatter, melt and splatter. So that's interesting. I don't necessarily like that wax look there, but I like the way this looks up in the solid part of it. This is from the side of one of those candy button boxes. If you remember the candy buttons that were made that you would eat off of that paper, the box has this design on the side of it. So I just cut that design out, and I thought that was a fun addition to this junk journal. Another heart. The side of the Dr. Pepper 12 packs right now have alpacas, or actually they're probably llamas featured on them. And isn't that cute? We have alpacas behind our store in Madison Heights, and people love to come and see them, bring their children and grandchildren. And right now we are bottle feeding a baby alpaca, so that's fun. We have some balloons here, some random designs, a spot for some notes. Lots of room for writing and journaling in this junk journal. Here is a piece of paper that's simply folded up. Write a letter or use it for notes for yourself. Lots of space to write and journal. Another splatter of the crayons, this time blue and green. Fun with burlap, some ribbons. Bookmark that I made for that pocket. A piece of an old greeting card. Gotta add some fun to it. Pieces of sheet music. This is like a tissue paper. It's different, very different. It actually feels like tissue paper, but it's got that design on it. Here's another part of an old card, greeting card, cut apart. I like this corrugated colored cardboard. I have a variety of different colors, and you'll see that throughout here quite a bit. Here is a spot for a weekly menu. Here's an index card for a recipe, and then you have a bookmark to place in a cookbook if you wish, and that's good. Some lace and a button, silk flower, some random flowers I thought were pretty. More space for writing. More of the corrugated cardboard. A little encouragement note. Some more of the crayons. That one was green and blue this time. We have a large piece of stationery tucked into this little pocket. More writing space. Another bookmark into the pocket. This is a vintage piece of Hallmark stationery. It's an old t-shirt. Isn't that cool? All right, more of the foil corrugated. part of a greeting card here, part of my one of my old bags, my purses cut apart. More of the crayon. Here's part of an old necklace that came apart. I have a customer who loves jewelry and had a piece that had broken, and she said it wasn't worth repairing, and so she said I could just use it in my mixed media. So thank you, Dale. That's great. And that's the end of it. So I thought you might like to see that tonight. And thank you all for watching.